guys, it's Delcy and welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't posted in a few days. I've just been really busy with school, and this weekend on Friday I actually went to my camper to stay with my brother because my parents are going to be out of town until my dad came back this morning. Well, not this morning, but this afternoon. So I'll do a little recap of this weekend before I jump into this video. So Friday I had a festival Friday performance thing here at college. It was actually at a park near my college. So we went and performed, and then after that I went with my parents. My parents had all of my, they had the bags that I had packed, they had my saxophone case, they had all that stuff that I was bringing to stay at the camper this weekend. And so I hopped in the car, put my saxophone away, and we went to a football game at my brother's high school. And so then I stayed at the camper that night with them, and then they left. And then yesterday morning, my brother had baseball practice in the morning, and then so me and my mom went to the laundromat and washed their bed sheets so I could sleep in their bed this weekend because they weren't there last night. So we did that, and then they left after my brother's practice ended. So me and my brother just went back to the camper. We got lunch beforehand, went back, just hung out at the camper, got dinner, and we just basically stayed at the camper. We did make like 2 trips this weekend to Walmart because we just needed a few things at the camper. And so anyway, and now I'm back in my dorm room and I have classes in the morning, so I am so ready. Okay, so this video is going to be the 50 questions you've never been asked tag. So let's get started. So the first question is, what's your favorite candle scent? And that for me would probably have to be probably vanilla. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister? I honestly think Taylor Swift would be it. I wish Taylor Swift was my sister. What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? Definitely Dwayne Johnson or The Rock. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? Anywhere between once I graduate college till my 30s, which when I graduate college I think I'll be 22 when I graduate. Yeah, I'll be 22 when I graduate college, so yeah. Do you know a hoarder? Actually, one of my grandmas collects a lot of things, even back to when my dad was a little kid, so she still has a lot of that stuff and things that I apparently had when I was a kid. So yeah. Can you do the splits? No. How old were you when you first learned to ride a bike? I was at a young age, so I think probably 5 or 6. How many oceans have you swam in? None. I have not swam in an ocean. Wait, I might have swam in an ocean when I was little, because where my house was, where I was born, was near the Gulf of Mexico, so I don't know if that's an ocean or not, but who knows. How many countries have you visited? None. I've stayed in the United States. Is anyone in your family in the Army? Yes, my uncle is in the Army. So, yeah. What would you name your daughter if you had one? I really have been on the name Riley Paige. I want to name my girl, if I had a daughter, Riley Paige, or Riley Paige. I keep staring at the mirror in my door. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, Riley Paige is the main one, but there's a few other ones that I would want to name my kids. I think at one point I wanted to name my daughter Ariel. What would you name your son if you had one? I don't know. Probably either Seth or Alex. I like those boys' names. What's the worst grade you've got in a test? I think I got an F on a quiz once, or on a test once. No, I think the lowest I've ever gotten on a test would be a C. What was your favorite TV show as a kid? Definitely Wizards of Waverly Place, and Good Luck Charlie, and Jessie. What did you dress up as for Halloween when you were 8? Oh, I don't know. I know one year I was, Pippi Longstocking. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? I've read a few of the books in Harry Potter, and I think I've read all of the Hunger Games books. Would you rather have an American accent or a British? American. Did your mother go to a university? Honestly, I don't know where my mom went to college. Are your grandparents still married? My great-grandparents are still married. So yeah. Have you ever taken karate lessons? No. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Yes. What was the first amusement park you went to? I think it was that I can remember was probably Jellystone Park in Indiana. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? Probably Spanish. Do you spell the color gray or as G-R-E-W or G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y? I think I spell it G-R-E-Y. Is your father bald? No. Do you know any triplets? Yes. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? I have not seen either of those movies, so I don't know. Have you ever had Indian food? No. What's the name of your favorite restaurant? Probably Five Guys, because I really like that. Have you ever been to Nando's? No. Do you belong to any warehouse stores? No. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? Actually, I have never asked my parents this question. If you have a nickname, what is it? I actually have a few nicknames. My parents usually call me Dels, or yeah, they either call me Dels, and then some of my siblings will call me Delky, which one of my siblings, Cody, actually gave me. Yeah, like the first time we met. Who's your favorite person in the world? Probably, well, I have multiple people that are my favorite people in the world. My favorite people are like my parents, and then my younger brother, and then all of the people that we met were in my college here in West Virginia, that I call my siblings because they were really close. But if I had to pick a favorite, I couldn't pick a favorite because I love them all. Would you rather live in the countryside or the city? Countryside. Can you whistle? No. Do you sleep with a nightlight? In my dorm room? No. I do not sleep with a nightlight in my dorm room because the way my door is basically like set up, the outside light in the hallway, because they leave the hallway lights on, like you can see the hallway lights through the door, so I mean, yeah. But in the camper we have a nightlight. They have nightlights in the camper. Do you eat breakfast every morning? Yes. What medical conditions do you have? I have an irregular heartbeat, and that is a whole nother story that I will talk about in an upcoming video. I will talk about that. How many times have you been to the hospital? I know when I was younger I went because of my allergies, because I had a lot of allergies. Oh, and real quick, back to the medical conditions. I do have allergy-induced asthma, and I will also talk about that in the video with like my heart condition and everything. And so back to the question about how many times you've been in the hospital. I remember I've been told that when I was younger, due to my allergies, I'd be in the hospital due to my allergies, but honestly, as much as I can remember, I was in the hospital last Thursday I was in the hospital. I don't remember what day that was. Oh, the 17th, that Thursday, August 17th, I was in the hospital because of my eye, because I got something in it. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Yes. Where do you buy your jeans? I usually buy my jeans at Old Navy because they have really good price jeans and their jeans fit me. What's the last compliment you got? I don't remember. I think the last compliment I got was, "You're pretty." I don't remember. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? I can remember dreams that I've had like months ago, so I guess. What flavor tea do you enjoy? I like the Snapple peach tea that you put in. I like that. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? I'd say between 10 and 15. What religion will you raise your children to be? Honestly, I don't know, because I don't like classify under a religion, I guess, but I do believe in God, so if he wants to be under, if like my kids want to be under a certain religion, I will support that. How old were you when you found out Santa wasn't real? I don't know. Probably like a few years ago. That was only 49 questions, but the last one, I read this off of a blog, so the last one wasn't really relevant to that. So that was only 49 questions, so, I mean, sorry it wasn't 50. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Comment and subscribe.